first.
Again, I'm going to allow this to roll. There was a repeated sequence over and over again and again in the game. We did a game on radio.
Yeah.
So Man City and their high line is something they will never stop.
Yeah.
But what they are so good at is that when they lose the ball high up the pitch, they are very good at winning the ball and making sure the transition doesn't go on. But on this occasion and so many other occasions in this game, Chelsea were able to bypass the press with just doing one-touch football. And for me, let it roll a bit, and I'll come back and I'll highlight how this goal was scored. So let me just pull it back a bit for the sake of time. So we don't waste. So now come back a bit. Okay, this is the event. So from here, pause it here. If you look at this, once Man City did not win the ball off Chelsea at this point, look at the number of players they've got in and around Jackson. They clearly knew that they were going to be found wanted. This is where they needed to stop the transition. They didn't do so because even if you look at Jackson, this is Jackson. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 proper coaching from Pep Guardiola. They clearly understand that once they lose the ball defensively, they are completely out of shape. So they needed to stop it. Jackson too did a wonderful thing here. If he had dwelled on the ball here, they would have overcrowded him and taken the ball. But look at what he did. He also just go what? He went one time with the back heel and then
That's fantastic. Fantastic link up.
Gusto saw the gap. So when the pass got and Gusto saw that, look at the huge gap.
The space here.
Look at the space. Look at this whole space there. It's too big a gap to give away at this level. It's too huge a gap. And Jackson have seen, but everybody watch. I'm going to show you something very important here. Let me just get rid of that. I'm going to show you something very important here. Look at the starting movement of Kyle Walker. Boom. Look at him. He started running towards Jackson. And then quickly he remembered that no, that movement was wrong. The movement rather should have been towards Raheem Sterling. Because if he had gone this way...
Can you see Rodri pointing at Sterling, telling him?
That is the awareness. Yeah. Rodri is clearly aware.
You're right. He's telling him that
take
care
that
of
is
the
the
guy.
wrong movement. The movement should rather go towards Raheem Sterling. Now we all know Kyle Walker. He's by far the quickest.
He might be the quickest player on this pitch.
Exactly. So he trusts his speed.
Please.
Can I get to Raheem
quickly
Sterling?
tries to recover.
Can I get to Raheem Sterling? Yes, he got to Raheem Sterling. He indeed got to Raheem Sterling. But everybody watch. When the ball was given to Raheem Sterling, let me pause it here.
Yeah.
Look at the position of Ederson. Ederson, very much aware of the situation. His presence here has told Raheem Sterling two things. If I don't get my touch right, Ederson will come out. Like we saw him do when it was in the case of what? Nicholas Jackson. So he got the first touch. But even Raheem Sterling, first touch, took the ball away
from him,
And the further the ball went away, the advantage, the goalkeeper. Raheem Sterling too, not being left-footed.
Because now you have a closer angle.
Exactly, not being left-footed. He cannot go with his left foot. Ederson will make the save. This is where Kyle Walker, after doing so well in getting there, in reaching there, had the situation under control, he should have just forced Raheem Sterling further left. Further left means advantage Kyle Walker, advantage Ederson, disadvantage Raheem Sterling. He didn't do that. Why did he allow Raheem Sterling to check back onto his favorite foot? He checked him back and then look. By the time Ederson realized, Ederson thought, he knew what Kyle Walker had to do. Kyle Walker had to push Raheem Sterling further left.
Yeah.
So the moment he failed to do that, he was also now very late in coming out. The credits must be given to Raheem Sterling. You don't go to your old or to the club that has given you your only Premier League title. How many of them? 5 of them?
5.
And then you show such audacity in executing the goal. Beautiful goal.
Yep.
There you go again. You see, the first touch took it away from him, but he controlled, and that was brilliant. Now, let's go to the second goal or the Man City
equalizer.
Goal, the Man City equalizer. Look, at this point, at this point, Mauricio Pochettino had done so many tactical switches. Some of them we did the game already. I pointed out to that it was too early. The Raheem Sterling change, in my view, was too early. The Cole Palmer change, in my view, was too, because that was what got Man City worried. It was clear that before they equalized, Chelsea should have at least taken the lead. Don't forget, in a similar sequence, Ederson virtually had to save the ball on the line from Raheem Sterling. Once those attacking changes were made, Man City got a clear message that we are going to
These people want to hold on to
They
this
want to
lead.
hold on. So keep coming. And you see that, unfortunately, the player who was brought in place of Raheem Sterling was not aware of the situation in and around him and allowed Rodri to have a sweet blast of the ball into the back of the net. So you roll. This is actually Rodri. He's now in possession of the ball. He gives it away, and then look at the movement. Let me pause it here.
And
at this stage, Rodri is not actually in picture.
He actually is.
This is not him.
That's De Bruyne, yeah.
That's De Bruyne. Rodri is not actually in picture.
yeah.
So when you roll it out, everybody watch the movement of Nkuku. The ball goes wide. Pause it here. Where is Nkuku going? He should remain there because this Chelsea player here, clearly Gallagher, was clearly going to close down. You realize that the space that Nkuku vacated
It's
that
where
was
Rodri had the
Rodri
chance to
popped
play
up.
the ball through. Yeah.
There you go. Now he moved, and that was what banged into the back of the net. So if he had told himself the ball was going wide, Gallagher was getting closer, this is a better view. This is even a better view. This is Rodri. So watch. If you move this a bit, this is Nkuku. Nkuku, where are you going?
I'm sure Rodri is asking himself that, why is the guy leaving me alone?
Where are you going? Because look, in terms of the defensive line cover, Chelsea had bodies in the box that they could have dealt with it. But if Nkuku, because the moment he moved, watch, the moment he moved, what was he doing closer to Gallagher there? Very unaware, not being smart, not being intelligent, not reading the situation better to be able to counter. And Rodri to look, because the ball was coming to his left, if you look at the slow-mo, he actually hesitated, took him a deep breath, and decided, let me just put my laces through it.
Yeah.
And that was exactly...
I mean, there are boxes in the box.
Yeah,
there are bodies in the box. It hits
just-
anybody.
It's back into the back of the net. Again, he vacated the position, bang. So look, the Chelsea supporters were very disappointed.
Rightly so.
Before the game, apart from Edwin. I don't know of any Chelsea supporter who felt they could get a result there. But Edwin, let me state that he was very confident that Chelsea would not lose the game.
I thought they could get a result because I felt like Manchester City had been dropping the ball in a lot of their big games. Some way, somehow, they are finding it difficult to win big matches this season.
Exactly. And that is very worrying. And because of that, it is looking like the one who win the league will win it with the fewer points than we've experienced in recent times. So good game. For the neutrals, somebody like me, I really did enjoy that.